So there's a lot of doom and gloom out there right now saying that we're in a housing bubble. Basically, that real estate prices are too high, and in some cases comparing our current situation to the crash of 2008. I'm not so sure. Hey, it's James Renfro again. In this channel, I do videos every week letting you know what it's like to live here in San Diego. To work, to eat, to sleep, play, literally everything you need to know about living in America's finest city. We'll talk about all that and more as soon as you hit the like button and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our great content. Hey, we have people calling us all the time interested in relocating to San Diego. Are you thinking about moving, relocating anywhere here in San Diego? Well, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text. However you want to reach me, I have your back when moving here to America's finest city. So there's a lot of doom and gloom out there right now saying that we're in a housing bubble. To get an accurate reading, let's look at what got us here. So first off, interest rates. When I started selling real estate, interest rates were way up there, 12, 13%. And over time, and especially in the last couple of years, they have been low, not only just low, but historically low, like almost free. A little over, between 2 and 3% at one point. And this has made it extremely attractive to people who want to enter the market or people who are buying larger homes. So money is virtually free, and it's created a lot of competition in the marketplace. And because there's competition in the marketplace, there's a short supply, high demand, causes prices to go up. Yeah, so then we had a thing called COVID and everything shut down. People stopped going to work. And when people aren't working, obviously goods and materials aren't being produced. Not only are they not being produced, but they're not being installed on anything, right? We're not building houses, we're not putting lumber together and roofs on and all the other things that happen because there's no material in the first place. So those things have combined for quite some time now, and we're really seeing the effects of that now. Of course, the supply chain is a result of that lack of labor as well. People staying home, not building things, to the extent where we can't even get things off ships and trucked to our individual cities here in the United States because people have not been working. And so that has exacerbated this problem and caused an already tight real estate market to get much tighter. So what does the future hold? Are we in a housing bubble? Of course, nobody really knows what the future holds for sure, but let's look at a few factors. Economics 101 says that if there's a short supply and high demand, prices rise, of course, because there's more demand for something. We've had a continued nationwide home shortage, not a local one, but nationwide. We are millions of homes actually short of what we need for people to live. Living in a home is a basic necessity, and we have millions of new buyers coming into the market with millennials, and now the first-time home buyers' average age is approximately 34 years. There's millions of people that need homes, and there aren't the homes to fit the need. So this is a continued problem and will translate into keeping prices stable at this point. So lending's changed a lot since the 2008 crisis. First, we had something called Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and the Consumer Protection Act, and that was created after the issues that we had in the last financial crisis and put new regulations on banks, mortgage lenders, and credit rating agencies. Now, this made a big difference in today's market because lenders aren't giving away money the way they did back in 2008. You actually have to qualify for a loan, and you've had to qualify for a loan for the last 10 or 12 years. So homeowners actually have equity in their properties typically now. They put a larger amount down. In 2008, you could get a loan simply by stating what you made. There was no proof necessarily, they just handed you a loan. And today that is not the case. People are much more apt to keep their homes. The fact that there are very few properties that are in foreclosure, lender mediated properties report shows next to no homes available that are bank owned in that type of property. So that's good news for today's market. So as we've all heard, inflation is at record highs, 40-year highs. It's crazy how expensive everything is getting. Not just gas going to the market. We don't have baby formula. It's really a serious problem. One of the great things about real estate is it can be a great hedge against inflation. So as home prices rise over time, it lowers the loan to value of any mortgage debt. And so it acts as a natural discount. So as the value of the dollar decreases, your dollar can buy less. Property values are increasing while your mortgage payment is staying the same. And so this gives you that hedge that you wouldn't have if your money was in the bank. If your money's in the bank, it's lowering in value as inflation goes higher and higher. I believe that real estate values will flatten, or they'll continue to rise, but at a much slower pace, assuming, of course, that there are continuing to be a limited supply of homes to purchase. Interest rate hikes will serve to slow and normalize the market. And for now, if you need to invest your money, I believe that real estate continues to be your best hedge against inflation. I'm here to help you find your forever home in San Diego, but the only way I can do that is if you reach out. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you want to get a hold of me. I've got your back when you're moving to the San Diego area.